Juan, do you think it's more of a you guys just kind of have to pay closer attention to details and make certain adjustments than it is maybe an effort factor with just the struggles the last couple of games?
Tonight, nah. Tonight was just effort. They just wanted it more than us. They outplayed us. They have more effort than us, and that's why they beat us on the boards by 23. Like, you don't see that too often where a team out-rebounds another team by 23. Like, that's a huge margin. So that's 16 offensive rebounds. You know, that's 16 extra possessions. You know, imagine us getting 16 extra possessions and kicking it out to Steph for an open three. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's defeating, especially when you're playing good defense for 18 seconds, 20 seconds, and then you got to do it again for another 14 seconds. Like, that's exhausting. It's defeating mentally. It's defeating emotionally. And then over the course of a game, when, you know, those things are compounded, you end up with a loss like tonight. So I don't think it's anything from a matter of X's and O's. You know, Coach puts us in a good position to win games. We gotta look in the mirror and, you know, we gotta own this one. And so, and I'm sure everybody is. You know, we got a team full of accountable guys. But to answer your question, I think it's a matter of effort tonight.
Juan, Mark Medina here with USA Today. I was wondering, through the ups and downs of this season, how much have you seen Steph staying patient with guys, and how much do you see him getting on guys?
He's extremely patient. He's a great leader. You know, it's going to take a team full of guys to win games, and he's very understanding of that, although he leads us, you know. So what I respect about Steph is he never gets too high, never gets too low, you know, and I think that's why he doesn't get a lot of calls. You know, he doesn't really complain too much. You know, I feel like, whatever, that's a different conversation in itself. But he's just very steady, and I respect that about him. You know, but he's definitely going to pull you to the side and coach you when it needs to be done. So, I mean, I can look at him and see he's frustrated. I'm sure you guys can too. You know, this guy's a champ. He's a winner. He's used to being, you know, in the top tier of the NBA in regards to, you know, team standings and so forth. So, you know, I'm sure they feel the same way. I'm sure he hates losing as well, you know. So, but he's been very good about being patient with us. It's a young team. We're learning. I'm learning. It's a process, man. And I won't use that as an excuse. Tonight we just got beat. But he's a great leader, you know. I commend him for that, for being very patient. Cool.
All right, I think you're off the list. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Steph, to hear Juan Toscano Anderson say, you know, Minnesota just wanted this one more. Was this a question of effort tonight? How are you digesting this one?
I don't know. We obviously didn't play well in the first half. And against a team that has confidence, no matter what their record is, they've been playing well as of late. You give a team life, it's hard to win, and you can chalk it up to whatever. I don't know if effort or focus or whatever the thing you want to point out. You know, we fight back, and then in the third quarter we have a lead, I think, and then, you know, you go from there and they come out in the fourth and just go win the game. So it's just a tough situation when you know you need this win. You know you need to get things pointed back in the right direction, and you don't get it done. So we can sit here and talk about whatever the problem was. At the end of the day, we got to either fix it or we're not.
What are you noticing about what defenses are throwing at you lately? And do you feel like it's gotten more physical as far as, let's see what we can get away with?
It's always been like that. Nothing. The Dallas game was a different look in terms of sending multiple bodies at all times, but tonight was a little different. I struggled in the paint a little bit, but then got it going in the third. And like I said, we did enough to get back in the game, and then we just, Anthony came out beginning of the fourth and gave them enough of a cushion that we were chasing again. And defensively, whatever the issues were, we have to shore them up to be able to play for 48 minutes the way they were supposed to give ourselves the best chance to win. And if we don't, then we're going to be sitting here trying to figure out what the problems are and sound like a broken record at the end of the day.
In a season where so many things haven't gone the way you guys want them to go, or in the way you were used to for so long, how have you been able to stay optimistic? How have you been able to do that in a season like this? Because it can't be easy with so many games going the other way.
I love every single one of y'all on this thing. I'm not going to come up on here and show you all the cards. It's frustrating. At the end of the day, you want to win basketball games. And we need to figure out what that is, practice film, put it together in games. We're not going to talk our way through it. So trying to give you as much as we can in terms of what's wrong, but at the end of the day, it's on us to figure that out if we want to make the season mean anything.
Steve was up here a little bit ago and he was talking about the lack of rebounding. And he was saying it's just not emphasized the same way it used to be. I'm curious, especially in your dealings with younger players, the younger generation, do you feel like rebounding and boxing out is taught the same way in which it was maybe 15, 20 years ago?
I don't know. Everybody has a different upbringing in the game. When I was at Davidson, we literally drilled that before, during, and after every practice. It's part of just learning, the fundamentals of the game. At this level, maybe it's taken for granted, I guess, that everybody has a certain understanding of angles and physicality and whatnot, but you have to be able to do it. Not saying everybody's going to average, whatever type of rebounds, but you know how to do it as a team. And, I think early in the season, this was a big talking point. We figured it out a little bit, and now it's coming back to bite us a little bit. Now we're small again. So it is glaring. 57-34, that's nuts. So we got to figure that out.
Room, even keeled, moving forward in such an important time after a couple of disappointing performances.
I think I said it in one of the interviews I've done with you guys. We just got to remember the team that we can be. They're going to be ups and downs with the season. They're going to have guys. They had a lot of guys shoot the crap out of it tonight, and they made 23s, got a bunch of rebounds. So it's just one of them nights is the NBA. You give any team a little bit of confidence at home. They got the crowd. It's going to be a toss-up. So we just got to keep plugging away. It's not about, a lot of people turn their focus to, this playoff picture and, getting as many wins as you can. It's all about playing well at the right time. And we just in a little rough patch. It's going to take, valiant effort to get out of it. But, we've shown before that, we can be a really good team. We got some really good wins. And it's just been, this kind of season, a little topsy-turvy.
Kent, James Hill with BNC Sports. Welcome back. When you look at the Warriors way and the Warriors mentality and championship DNA and you guys competing down the stretch, you have another opportunity against Houston But just talk a little bit about what you could take out of this game, out of Minnesota. If there's anything you could take out of this one.
We only play, 8 guys tonight, and got some guys out. We got some guys coming back. We've had everything underneath the sun. This is my 9th season, and this is by far the most challenging one that I've ever been a part of, as far as not only playing during the pandemic, but guys in and out, losing size. If you don't have size, consistently, against a team, young team like that, they didn't shoot it well, but they just kind of climbed over us all night and out rebounded us. So we just gotta toughen up and turn around, hit those guys, and keep our shell tight and get those rebounds. We play pretty good defense. It's just all about finishing the possession, and we didn't really do that well tonight. All right, Mr. Ritter.
That's it.
All right, guys.
All right.
All in H-Town.
Appreciate that.
Got good juju going for us. I don't want to see no pity parties out there. Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, that's it for tonight. We will send you a schedule for tomorrow. Not sure if we're practicing or not, but if we do, we will send it out tomorrow morning. I'll probably know later tonight, and I can text you guys. Are on my text list, and we'll go from there. But holler if you need anything, questions, just text me or call me. Thank you.